Is it just me, or does gaming just not feel fun anymore?
Bro, the worst type of gamer, bro, is the nigga who just plays story mode, my career ass games all day. Niggas never want to play with the guys. Niggas never want to play online, hop in that field.
Because I could open up Call of Duty. I'm like, nah, fuck, I don't want to play that. I could then open up Roblox. Ah, fuck, I don't want to play that. I could open up Minecraft. Ah, fuck, I don't want to play that. Then what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Dudes be pushing 3 decades talking about the game not fun, bro. Go start a family. People say this line like it's some deep revelation, bro. You're a grown man. You're not 14 anymore.
Motherfuckers will tell me gaming is dead, and your top 3 games are Call of Duty, 2K, and Fortnite. No wonder gaming fucking sucks.
There's no way in the year of our Lord, 2025, that there are actually people saying there's no games to play. I refuse to believe it. Like, it actually boggles my mind that there's actually humans on this earth that are saying this. Because to me, I have too many games to play. I have so much of a gaming backlog that I haven't got to, haven't finished, or haven't replayed yet. Like, every single day games come out, hundreds, thousands of games just come out, and you can't find one game, like one new experience to really like hold you over. And to me, the type of people that say this, I know exactly the type, are people who play 2K, Call of Duty, Fortnite, or Madden. Like, they play one singular type of game only. Because if they're really going out of their way to look for new shit or old shit, it doesn't even have to be new, they wouldn't really have a reason to say this. And yeah, I understand it's harder to find good games today than it was a decade or 15 years ago. It's harder. Marketing isn't like what it was. You actually have to go out of your way to use the store marketplace, or, you know, be a little bit more knowledgeable, watch YouTube or whatever the case may be, to find good games that are worth your time, or even if you would be willing to play them. That doesn't mean not look at all, you know? Like, there has to be something that you like, even if it's in your genre. Like, let's say you play sports games only. Guaranteed, there's a couple sports games that you haven't tried. Or let's say you only play Call of Duty, only first-person shooters. Oh, for sure, there's hundreds of first-person shooters. Like, last week, I just started playing Wolfenstein. I've never played Wolfenstein, the reboot, the one that came out in like 2014, I think. I've never played Wolfenstein before. I'm like, yo, let me just try this, because why not? It looks cool. I've always seen good reviews on it. And I'm like, yo, let me try this. And it was fucking great. Now, if I was one of the people who only played Call of Duty, Fortnite, Madden, 2K, I would have never even thought about it. I would have looked past this game. Wouldn't even give it a second thought. And the crazy thing is, I used to play Call of Duty every year. I used to play 2K every year. But at the same time, I would play other games that would be outside of those genres. Like, I would play Skyrim. I used to play Minecraft. I used to play like Fallout and all these different kinds of games. It wouldn't be just constrained to one style of game, or only multiplayer games, or only single player games. I would play everything, or at least would try everything. And I feel like me being willing to try a lot of different games is what led to me having a lot of games to play in a gaming backlog in general. Because now I gotta break up the way I play games and kind of categorize the types of games I play. I break up the way I be playing games into 3 categories. I got my comfort games, aka games that are guaranteed fun, that I don't even have to think or second guess whether I will or will not have fun in whatever game I'm playing. For me, it's games like The Sims. I'm playing The Sims 4 right now, like pretty much almost every day. I'm playing Skyrim. I've been trying to 100% Cyberpunk. CK3, I've been playing a lot of CK3 lately. And I've been recently getting back into Fallout New Vegas. Like, all of those games are what I would call comfort games. They're just games I already know I'm gonna have fun in, and I don't have to question whether or not I will have fun. Oh yeah, and Baldur's Gate. Shout out to Baldur's Gate, that shit's fire. And then you got the multiplayer games, aka games that I would normally play with my friends. Sometimes I'll solo queue or something, but usually I'll just play it when my friends ask me to play. So you got Rainbow Six Siege. I'm still playing that shit. I'll probably never drop it ever in my life because I love that game. You got NBA 2K, 25. Even though I just said, you know, people who play only 2K or, you know, kind of limiting themselves. I still play 2K. I got it for free, so why wouldn't I not play 2K, you know? Call of Duty, it's on Game Pass, why the fuck not? And then you got the streamer games, aka games that come out of nowhere, kinda, that are like virally popular. I'm talking games like Among Us, Schedule 1, You got like Lethal Company, Chain Together, Repo, Peak, like games that you wouldn't like lock yourself into. They're just occasional fun every now and then. I guess you could kind of put this in the multiplayer games, but it's not really like traditional multiplayer PvP type shit. And with the amount of games I said right then and there, you would think that most people would be like, hey, there's too many games to play. A lot of people would say, yeah, there are too many games to play. No, more and more as time progresses, it's becoming a common sentiment to say, you know, gaming is dead. I don't really agree. Like, I don't think gaming is dead. I don't think there's no games to play these days. Are there problems? Sure. Is gaming more greedy than it was a decade or two? Sure. But are there not still amazing fucking games, amazing experiences, a lot of shit to play? Hell yeah, there's plenty. It doesn't have to be new. That's another thing I feel like people get trapped into. Just because it's not new, it's not a new game, or it's not, you know, recent, doesn't mean it's any less fun. Like, it doesn't have to be the new shit. You don't have to get caught up in hype. Hype really doesn't mean anything. I feel like it's a better, more satisfying experience to be like, to not expect anything or expect a little bit less, and then go into a game pleasantly surprised. But all that doesn't even matter if you're not even looking for games to play in the first place. Because like I said, all you play is Call of Duty, 2K, Madden, Fortnite, FIFA. So really what it comes down to is, if you're a person who says there's no games to play, gaming is dead, or there's nothing to play. I understand. Like me, I have what it's called, I think it's like choice paralysis. I have too many games to play, and I want to have fun in a certain amount of time, and I kind of get stuck on what should I play, not kind of like the opposite, like there's absolutely nothing to play. Is that kind of similar? I guess, but I think of it differently. So yeah, if you're one of those people that say there's no games to play, gaming is dead, I urge you to play something different. It doesn't have to be new. It could be old. It doesn't have to be from this year. It could be from last year, 2 years ago. I guarantee there's at least a handful of games, or at least one game from every single year that gaming has ever existed. Maybe that's a stretch, but there's guaranteed something that you will find enjoyable. Because if you really think about it, every single genre, every single platform has something for somebody. Like I said, hundreds of games come out every day. You don't think you can find one? It really is all about expanding your horizons, as cliche as that might sound. That's really what it's all about, because if you really think about it, before you started playing 2K, before you started playing Call of Duty, before you started playing Madden, it was new. It was a new experience. You gotta play that new experience before it becomes a comfort game. So why can't you do it again?